What up, peeps? Welcome back to another video.
I'm sorry. I just felt like I wanted to do that. What it is, it's your boy Ben, back with another video. I don't know why I just did that, like I was gonna punch you. Let's just not worry about that. But hey, it is so great to see you again. I hope you have been well. I will just definitely say apologies for Saturday. It is a re-upload. Unless you haven't seen it yet, but I had to take the video down and re-upload it for some issues. I'm not gonna go too much dive into it, but that's neither here nor there, because here we are with another amazing video, and I'm glad to see that you are here. Fit check today. Oh, you yeed your last haul, partner. This is a good favorite shirt of mine. I try to wear it as much as I can. I have a lot of shirts, I'm trying to have the outfits be a little bit something. Granted, you're only seeing the shirts. I have some masks that I may put on, but that's neither here or there. But I wanted to mention one thing. I recently received this. I'm not sure if you can see. These are Pokemon cards. And I know eventually people normally do pack openings or whatnot. I will give an incentive for this. Like I said, I don't care about trying to blow open this now, whatever, but I really don't want to open this because I received this and it's actually from Japan. So I would like to hold on to this. But if on one of my videos I get, let's say, and it could be in the future, it doesn't matter, maybe 50 likes on a video, I will do a pack opening for these. And if you don't know, I'm trying to not get that in the screen. Perfect. If you don't know, sometimes in these packs, they could be cards that are worth hundreds of dollars, even thousands. So it would be interesting to see if one of them is in this bad boy. So on one video, it doesn't be this one, it could be a past video, a previous one, whatever one you think that people would like the most, share it around. 50 likes on a video and I will open this. But I'm so glad to have you here today. Today's game is not going to be super action-packed, if you will, because I want to talk a little bit more. I think in the last video I was a little stumbling over my words because it was hard for me to keep up with what was going on. But today's game is going to be, I'm not going to tell you, you're going to have to find out. Let's go over there to it. Alright, people. Today's game is Power Wash. No, well, that is what it's called, but it is Power Washer Simulator. And essentially, it's pretty self-explanatory. Look at that. Look at that pristine, clean, people. You just have your little power washer and you clean. This is a game, this game just came out, I think last month, and it's kind of been what I find myself going back to. It's really chill, because in the next video I wasn't necessarily able to focus, because me and Dwayne were trying our hardest not to die, which I must do those videos. I feel like those videos are nice and it really kind of helps test me on multitasking. So because how I want to be able to give you guys who I am, which is someone that deals with a lot of stress a lot, and sometimes I'm able to manage it, sometimes I'm not, but yeah. So today's video, well, I guess the stereotype for today's video, we'll talk about food. Yeah, big topic there. And it's not necessarily a stereotype, because of course there's some racial stereotypes, like, oh, black people are supposed to like watermelon and chicken and all that stuff and blah blah blah, and hey, I think that's just pure ignorance or whatever. But hey, because I don't like watermelon. I don't. I find a watermelon to be, I don't know. It's in the title. It's too watery. I can't do that. It does not. It for sure does not appeal to me. But your boy loves some chicken. I don't care. Your boy love some chicken. I love some chicken. I just want to clean that little piano. I'm gonna actually go to like an actual stage or whatever. But yeah, no, I love me some chicken. But I am from the South. But there are some things that I do not and will not eat. Alright? I will not be eating no chitterlings, if you will. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not eating no pig's feet. Fried green tomatoes, fried tomatoes, no. Absolutely not. View me how you will. Nah, I'm not doing it, Chief. I don't care where I'm from. That stuff is nasty. I've had pig's feet before, but it's just like, it just tasted like nothing but fat. I don't remember. It was a minute ago from when I had it, but I don't remember it tasting like anything but fat. And that's why sometimes when it comes to I've been eating steaks a lot more lately, but I like for my steaks to not really have a lot of fat on them, because the minute I go in for that bite and it's too squishy and I know it's fat, I'm just like completely thrown off. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. But I will say I love me some neck bones. For a long time, I thought neck bones were turkey, but neck bones are pork. I still do like turkey necks, but neck bones, I love. I will eat that like to death. I think it's like typical black food. I'm okay with I do the collard greens and all that stuff. Like I love the Sundays and whatnot. I cannot wait for Thanksgiving. You guys might be able to see a little bit of craziness because I am going back home to visit my family for Thanksgiving, so I will definitely share some of that good cooking for you and show you a little bit of those adventures. But I don't really know about those stereotypes. Do all Italians eat spaghetti? I'm sure there's some out there that don't care about pasta that well. Asians with sushi, there's some that don't care about that. I love me some sushi now. I will tell you one thing, I am a big Asian guy. Well, I'm not saying big Asian guy, but I love Asian cuisine. We just recently had a thing called Panda Fest up here. It was hosted in Nashville, and I'm probably gonna put some pictures on the screen somewhere to show you a little bit of the food that was having there. But I'm really big on Asian cuisine, and maybe that could be a stereotype because you would assume that since I'm from the South, I would enjoy southern things, but nah, I was more so in the Asian food like takoyaki, soup dumplings, shumai, gyoza, all that stuff. Like I'm all down for that because I don't know. But them pig's feet and them chitterlings, I would say the word I do call them, but that's I think it is vulgar, and you can't say the shit erlings. That's how some people call them. I saw one was like a whole butthole on one of them, and they cooked it and they ate it. No, I'm not eating that. Thank God my mom never decided to try to cook that and try to feed it for me, because I'm gonna eat what mama cooked. But thank God she never went that route, because no sir, I can't do it. And them pig's feet too. I used to hate. I go to some gas stations back home, and they used to have them in a big old jar just sitting there. Them pickled pig's feet. No. Now I love me some pork skins. I love me some pork skins. I remember my granddad put me onto them. He would have these big bags, and they look like the size of elephant ears, and I would tear them apart. But watch out for that now. You gonna some of them kind of tough now. They'll break your teeth. be careful with that. But well, while we're on the subject about food, a story time that I did want to talk about, because I wanted to have a story time in this video, almost recommended to me by my little brother, the fifth, Little Ben. I had a trip about last year to New Orleans, or New Orleans, however you want to pronounce it. We're there with a few buddies of mine. It was me, Pierre, Dwayne, Chris, and Jason. I've name dropped them in a previous video. Dwayne was also the one that was starring in my recent video as well. But those are the boys. Not all of the boys, but there's some of them. I mentioned Devin's also one of the boys. That, you know, that guy is like 4'11", but like, you know, sometimes I think he gets a short man syndrome. But we're not gonna talk about that. But anyways. But yeah, it wasn't a full boys trip because all of the boys were not able to be there. But I think we just decided, I forgot what it was. It was like around July, and we just figured that. And I'm gonna put videos like or pictures sporadically as I'm talking about the stuff up there. But yeah, we just decided to talk about it, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually really surprised that it made it out of the group chat, because I guess it's a thing. Some people say like most trips never make it out the group chat and blah blah blah, and people decipher or split apart and whatever. But this friend group I got, we're pretty solid in that, and that trip solidified that. So we got together and decided to go. I think we planned it in July, and we went for Mardi Gras, which is in February. I want to say it's the first week of February. That I'm not exactly too sure, but yeah, Mardi Gras. And if you, my younger folk watching, don't try to look up what happens at Mardi Gras. But you older people, y'all know what happens at Mardi Gras. Then don't worry, we had the bees, even though the bees that we bought paled in comparison to the bees that were already, that other people had. And I'm telling you, the bigger the bees, the bigger the blessings, you know what I'm saying? You know, so but anyways, yeah, it was around February. We saved our money. We got our Airbnb, which is really nice. That couch was not made for tall or big people, I will tell you that. That couch sat about 3 feet off the ground. If you got on that couch, it was going to be hard for you to get back up. It had a nice heated pool. That was nice. We got in it probably like one or twice. We were there for like 4 days, I believe. But you know, it was nice. But yeah, and I swear I can remember it so vividly. I think we left about 4 or 5 in the morning. Dwayne's mom, Mama Kicks. If you'll see, sometimes if you join Dwayne's stream, you'll see her in there. That's his mom. She prayed for us. I called my mom as well, and she prayed. And I think it was about a 6-hour drive from where we were down there. It was really smooth. Shout outs to Pierre. Pierre was the driver. I drove for a little bit, but because I normally always want to drive, because I'm not saying I don't trust other people's driving. Well, I mean, I guess I could say that, because that's the reason why I normally try to drive, is because I feel like I'm the one that's gonna make everyone get there in one piece. But no, Pierre drove most of the trip down there. I was out like a bat. I'm telling you, I'm snoring and everything. We got to stop by a Buc-ee's because we had to pass through. Did we have to pass through Georgia? I believe we did. And I'm telling you right now, Buc-ee's, another place with great food, because we're getting a Buc-ee's where I'm living at right now. Buc-ee's is nice. They have this Philly cheesesteak burrito. I'm telling you, you gotta try. If you've never been there, you gotta try that. The triple stack burger. But anyways, yeah, triple stack is like turkey, brisket, and like something else on there. But man, that I think pop. But anyways, we made a pit stop there. Got some. I think I will. I want to say I took a pictures of a lot of that stuff, and I'm gonna sporadically put them on here. They're not gonna be any specific order, but we got that there. I think we had to wait for check-in for our Airbnb. I want to make sure I wasn't just here just talking for nothing to make sure, because I have a really sensitive mic, as you can tell, and I'm bringing. I know in the last audio everyone else says that they didn't mind it, but I'm real picky about audio, so I was noticing some static. I'm trying to get my mic situation under control, so please be nice. But yeah, anyways, we got down there. Nice. We were really, I don't know what that stadium is called, but we were like, you know, really close to it. The area was, New Orleans is a beautiful place. It was a beautiful place. Now we were near the highway. It wasn't noisy at all actually, but you know, under bridges. We were near like a bridge, and we were kind of like close, like where a under bridge was, and you know, you see the tents and whatnot. But you know, like, no, it was nice. Like, there was no disturbances. But we got there. I think we got there a little too early, so we had to hang around. We went to this one place called Mr. Ed's. I'm gonna tell you now, Mr. Ed's has some of the best cornbread that I have ever had. Sparing my mom, because my mom, she can throw down in that kitchen. I tell you right now, I cannot wait to go back home for Thanksgiving, because she can throw down in that kitchen. My buddy Hunter can attest, because she came up here and she cooked. She came up and visited me, her, my aunt, and they got to get some good old Georgia Southern cooking. They threw down in that kitchen, so you know. But shout out Steve Mom. But nah, that cornbread was close. It was close to hers. It was very reminiscent of back home. It was really good. Yeah, it's called Mr. Ed's. I believe I had like this this gumbo type thing with crawfish, etouffee or etouffee. No, I'm pretty sure it's crawfish etouffee, and that was really good. Like I said, I just kept going back to that cornbread. The place is really nice. The locals were really nice. I would say that's the one thing about New Orleans that I love. They can tell, obviously, you go anywhere, a person can always tell if you're a local or a tourist or whatnot. But really nice, really friendly. If you didn't know what was on the menu and this and that, some of my friends were doing their research, so they were trying to go for the the boudin or the boudin balls or whatever. So they were tearing them up. I don't think I was able to experience them. I don't remember having them, if I'm being honest. But they had the beignets. We had glazed beignets, but I don't think those are traditional beignets. But we went to this one place called Cafe Dumont, and we had the real ones. Well, I didn't even get to experience them the way I wanted to. That was like our last day being there, and I wanted to eat them when I got home. Stupid! I should have ate them. I should have ate them right then and there, but I didn't. And by the time I got home, they were like, you know, like when you leave bread out for a bit and they're just not as fresh or like, you know, flaky or whatever. So yeah, I had to throw them things in the trash, unfortunately. But as far as the other food went, I had some fried oysters. The fried oysters were... I'm a seafood person. I love seafood. I love eating and all things seafood. I love it, but oysters is not. I'm a big texture person too. I cannot do slimy stuff. Like, I know gummy candy is a slime, but I can't do that either. Like, it's just something about it. I just couldn't do it. But I saw that there were oysters and they were fried. I'm not sure why I assumed that, but I assumed that since they were fried, the texture was gonna be not slimy. and that I was gonna be able to enjoy them. Nah, absolutely not, man. I had to throw them away. Sitting on this balcony, I'm gonna put a picture of what they look like. They look like little popcorn chickens. So I thought they were gonna be nice. I thought they were gonna be okay, but nah, absolutely not. We went to this one restaurant. We waited an hour. The food was really subpar. I'm gonna say this right now. Do not have some nice expectations. New Orleans is really nice. The food is really great. Not everything you have is going to be fantastic. It's not. My friend Chris and we went to this one place. I forgot what it was called, but Chris and Pierre got the same thing, but for some reason, Chris's did not taste nowhere the same as what Pierre's got. Chris's tasted worse, and Chris is like saying, "Oh, it's because I'm white or something." I ain't no telling. I got lamb chops. The lamb chops are nice. I'm not a big lamb chop. I got another buddy named Diamond. I think we would talk about lamb chops every now and then. I think he likes them, but you know, I tried them. They were okay, but yeah, no, just don't. You know, 'cause we went to a restaurant. We waited an hour for this one restaurant. It's like, you know, it's like everything we've had so far was really good, so we just figured it didn't matter. It was gonna be good, but nah, man, I got like some gator bites or whatever, and they were like cooked too long or too tough or something, and yeah, nah. And we should have known, sitting there waiting for an hour, that food was not gonna be great, because it was kind of late. And it's like they had a long wait line, and I don't know why they had a long wait line. I mean, well, no, they didn't have a lot of workers there, so the wait times were a little hectic, if you will. Hella hectic. Yeah, I put your name in there. You know about that, yeah. But no, they don't have no hype. Try some stuff. Oh, wait, which is really one nice noodle ramen shop. They gave me some heavy Nujabes vibes. I did not mention Nujabes in my music video. I love Nujabes. Nujabes has inspired a lot of rappers. You will probably have heard Nujabes' music in some of these rappers' songs or whatnot. June Seba was his name. He just made his stage name that he just reversed it. But shout out to him. But that noodle bar was really nice. I love the aesthetic of it. It was Asian based, obviously, so I'm gonna love everything about it. So that was really nice. The day of Mardi Gras was really good because we went there on we got there on a Monday, and Mardi Gras was that Tuesday. Because I believe Mardi Gras is a month-long thing there, but they have an actual day for it. But we went to luckily we were really close to the parades. My friend Jason and Dwayne, they're the deviled lettuce. They like to partake in that. I used to, but anyways, we kind of split from them because they had to have it. So me, Chris, and Pierre broke off from them because we wanted to go see what the parade was about. We weren't gonna wait on them or anything or whatnot. So we eventually met back up with them. But the parade was nice. Obviously, I'm gonna put those videos in here so you can see some clips of that. Bourbonship was really nice. I had some very suggestive beads on. I'm gonna try to blur that picture out of what I had, the beads I have. So I got me some beads myself. I did what I had to do to get me some beads. I don't care. All right, I don't care. Okay, what are you gonna do? You gonna judge me? I don't care about any of that. But you know, yeah, Bourbon Street was really not. I love looking at Bourbon Street. It gets packed. I'm gonna tell you right now, even leading up to Bourbon Street on the day of Mardi Gras, it is so packed. There were these parts of the streets where it's just people and you had to barge away. This one girl used me as a bulldozer to barge through people because it was so packed. I mean, you're like, if you are one to get claustrophobic a lot, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be for you, especially or at least on Mardi Gras, because it's skin to skin. Luckily, nobody was like smelling like super bad, because I mean, I can smell like weed or stuff in there, but man,
we went. There was this one time I had wanted. I forgot what I wanted. I think it was a funnel cake or whatnot. It was some lemonade, and it's funny. It was me and Dwayne over there, and there was this part where we just saw all these people started running down from Bourbon Street. I turned around. Pierre's already down the street. Pierre's gone. And Dwayne's sitting here waiting for this lemonade. I'm like, bro, we gotta go. Dwayne didn't get to experience this lemonade, but I was like, yo, hey, we had no. I ain't gonna put it just on Dwayne. It was me too. We had no social or spatial awareness because we drunk. Let me tell you. We woke up at 7 o'clock on the day of Mardi Gras and immediately had shots. We started drinking at 7 o'clock and did not stop drinking until like 2 in the morning. We went out from 7 o'clock to like 2 o'clock, and then we went to the house and like chilled for a little bit, and then we went out from 2 to 2. So we were out like the whole day. I have these bongo drums. I don't know where they are, but I got them from Mardi Gras. I might show them in another video. But New Orleans was nice. There was also this part where we didn't get to do the swamp tour or see the gators, this and that. I really want to do that, but we're gonna be going to Mardi Gras again next year. And Dwayne on his stream, obviously I'm gonna keep plugging him up in there. He's gonna be live streaming the whole thing, and I'm gonna be probably making some videos about it. But we're gonna be going to New Orleans again for 2026. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be really interesting and really fun. But no, the whole experience was fun. I loved being there with my friends. Like I said, I can trust them. So it was a really fun experience. There were no fights. Well, it wasn't a fight per se, but there was a couple of little disagreements. This is gonna take me forever, so let's do this. Cause this video will be forever. I sit here and shut in the house, but there were a little bit of disagreements and whatnot. But you know, obviously, if you're cool with someone and y'all are boys, y'all can bounce back from anything. So. We got that out the way. I'm trying to think. I got to see a guy hit by. I feel like I sounded too excited about it. This guy got hit by a car. Cause down on Bourbon Street, you can still drive, but it's really not. It's really not suggested to. But because you can't go nowhere, people are gonna keep walking. Like they don't care. They're drunk out of their mind. Like they do not care. And this guy was like walking across the street with his friends, and his car was like trying to go, and the guy honked his horn at him, and the guy threw his drink at the car, and he was like, here's the guy, and there's a car, he honked horn, and the guy threw his drink and said, phew, he took off with him on his hood, and his friends were chasing behind him, and Pierre didn't get to see it, because we were just coming out of the bar, but Pierre went back in to use the bathroom, and I was just like, dude, there was a guy named Greg down there with the neighborhood, you already know what I'm saying. The neighborhood. If you're black, if we say who the neighborhood, you know what I mean. But Greg was chill. We got to see Greg on 2 separate occasions. The guy was just a yapper. He was cool. It was a really nice dude that I had met. I met some real estate owner in a pizza parlor, and I was just like, because when I get drunk, I just talk. I just talk. And there was this. I was talking to him in the pizza parlor. He was telling about the properties he owned and whatnot, and that was cool. We met this little young kid at a parlor. When I say young, legal. I don't know I'm saying that because he was working at the damn parlor shop, but he was telling us about how he liked the area and this and that, and the pizza was solid. It was okay. There was this one place called Prohibition that was kind of weird because there was a bathroom attendant in it's a single room bathroom. And he's up there in the bathroom with you, charging you to use the bathroom, and you're like right there while you're trying to do your business. I'm just like, are you gonna stay the whole time? And he did. Luckily, of course, I'm turned away from him, like, yo, bro, like this ain't that. This ain't that. Just please, just don't. I'll turn around swinging. Everything will be swinging. But he didn't charge me though, but he charged everyone else. Which is still, like I said, still really really weird. But well, no, he was cool. The cups, there are some, I'm gonna look and see how the cups look to see if I can actually show you guys what the cups look like. But I got hit with a whip by a guy that was dressed as Indiana Jones. I know in the month of February, Black History Month, my people, hold on, I'm sorry, I know, my people, don't worry, I'm sorry. It was funny, like, I don't care. And it was I went to the French market. I got toasted off of 2 Long Island. I love Long Island iced teas. I got toasted off of 2 of those. That was nice, because when I get drunk I just spend money. Like I said, I bought bongo drums, I bought some Ocarina of Time, the wind flute, or whatnot. But no, it was nice. But I will, like I said, there'll be some pictures floating around on the video, but that was just a quick little story time. This video wasn't necessarily topic focused, it was just about a little story time. I hope you enjoyed. In the comments, let me know what's your favorite food item, you know, or what is a food that you hate. Now, I'm not gonna ask for the stereotype portion of it, but yeah, what food do you like to eat? What food do you not like to eat? Comment down below. Obviously, if you have any topics that you want to talk about or want me to talk about, let me know. I'm gonna still have topics. I just want to throw in that in there. Coming up, Thanksgiving, the holidays are coming up. I do want to still put out a video every week. Some of the videos may not be on the same day. There may be different setups, but they will still be a video every week. So don't worry about that. You will still get that. As far as streaming goes, streaming might not happen until next year. I have a buddy, Wally, wants me to stream on YouTube. So I may do one of those. I did tell him for the end of the year I was going to do that. So Wally, be on the lookout for that. You will get a live stream on before the end of this year. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to say, because as far as shout outs go, because my friends, since I gave my buddy Devin a minute shout out, he's like, where's my shout out, or this, now, whatever. But you know, I don't gotta keep doing all that, because you know that I appreciate all of you guys. But I'll do it again. Pierre, Chris, Rico, Devin, Hunter, Drake, Zach, Diamond, Elizabeth, Lil Ben, Stefan, Mom, Tan, my dad, Bernice, Rashad, I'm pretty sure I said Dwayne, but I'm gonna say Dwayne again, Jason, Mikey, Tex, Chris, blah blah blah, you know, whatever, you know. These are just people I contact on a day-to-day basis. There are some people that I do not contact a lot, but when I do talk to them, it's like no time has passed. Especially my cousins or whatnot. They know that I appreciate and care about them dearly. But I don't know how long this video is going. It's probably gonna be just as long as the other video from last week. So I hope you've been liking them. Let me know also if you like for me to have longer videos, shorter videos, podcast like videos, more gameplay focused videos. Let me know. I've also been having some suggestions about pre-recording gameplay then talking over them. I kind of don't want to do that because I want to feel like it's authentic, but let me know if you prefer me to be more focused on the topic as opposed to the game and the topic. But you know, let me know about that. That would be cool. But other than that, people, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously there'll be another clip at the end of this, but so stay tuned for that. All right,
and there you have it, people. Another video. Thank you so much for, I didn't mean to get super close. Was that loud? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you to my little brother, the fifth, because I am the fourth. There are many Bens like me, but this Ben is mine. I don't know what I was going with that, but thank you to him. He gave me the idea to have a story time on today's video as opposed to the other topic that I had. I'm not running out of ideas, people. This is a podcast. It's just whatever comes up, but I would like to talk about topics and any questions that you guys have. Let me know in the comments. I will be glad to talk about them. Also, any games. I know I'm gonna get around to Slime Rancher. I know you requested it. I promise when it gets there. I promise. As always, like, comment, and share if you enjoyed. Don't forget, or maybe I can go, maybe not go as crazy. 25 likes. But if you want to do 50, that would be amazing. But 25 likes on a video, and I will do a opening of these. And let's see if I just become a millionaire in a video. As always, there'll be a video at the end of this with game clips. Again, I'll put the plug in there because he's been very supportive of me over at Sir Cakes on Twitch. I'm gonna I don't know where it's gonna be on the video because I'm getting good at I'm not getting gooder. I'm learning about editing, so I may just have a picture of a screenshot of his channel up there. Give him a shot. Not give him a shot. Give him a look. I'm normally there in his streams. You'll probably hear my voice, and I will be a little vulgar, a little more vulgar. I can't be too vulgar. I don't really know how YouTube does their things and stuff over here, but pop up in there, check it out. There will be a clip at the end of this of gameplay of games that we play. So other than that, I will see you in the next video. See you later. Yeah, with my niggas. Big up here. Hurt a little bit. Don't leave it anymore.